Hi everyone and welcome to Bounce Back with Beth. Today I have got a workout for you to strengthen and lengthen, and this is particularly good for anyone who is experiencing muscle stiffness or muscle spasms. Okay, so I am using a old towel or a resistance band. You can use either of these for this workout, and you also need a chair. So once you're ready, we will go into the first exercise, which is shoulder flexion and extension. So starting with your hands by your side, reaching up, this is flexion, reaching as tall as you can, and then coming back down and reaching behind you for extension. And again, holding up and back down. So this is both working the muscle as well as stretching it. We'll go for 2 more of these. And last one. And back down. Okay, for the next one, you're coming onto the chair and I'll do the first one with the towel, and the next one I'll do with the resistance band. But taking your towel and wrapping it around your foot, and we're going to go for a calf stretch. So for this one, you're pulling the towel towards you, feeling a stretch down the back of your leg, down your calf, and then pointing your toes away from you, working the muscle as you have to point here. So this is now working the calf muscle, the gastrocnemius and the soleus that make up the calf, and then pulling back towards you, feeling the stretch. So this gives you a really nice strong stretch down the back of the leg, and pointing away from you. And again towards you, and away. One more, and then we will change sides. And pointing away from you. Okay, and switch sides now, so going for the opposite ankle, opposite foot. Pulling towards you, so feeling stretch down the calf, and away. So if you feel particularly stiff on one side, you can do double the stretch on one side. So for example, go back to the left straight after this one, and pointing away from you. 2 more on this side, feeling the stretch, and then pointing, working the muscle. So it's pointing away from you, and last one, and pointing away from you. Okay, and then just relax there, doing the towel on your chair again, standing up for the next one, which is shoulder rotation. So with your arms at about a right angle next to you, and then just rotating your elbows down and up. So it's normal to feel clicking or popping sound in your shoulder joint. As long as that's not causing any pain, then that is totally fine. It's often just air bubbles that causes that noise. So working the shoulder joint and stretching the muscles. 1 more coming up, and 1 more coming down. Okay, and then coming back onto your chair again. So this time, just sitting on the chair, we're going to go for ankle rotation. So lifting your left leg up to start with, and rotating, keeping your knee straight, and rotating your toes outwards. Holding this, so you should feel it working down the right side of your calf muscle, and then coming back into the middle. So pulling the toe towards you, but into the middle, and back again, to the outside, and to the inside. 1 more of these, and back to the middle. Okay, and changing legs. So lifting the opposite leg up, so you probably feel this in the quadricep as well, the thigh, the outside and inside. If this is too difficult, you can also do this exercise on the floor as well, or having your leg slightly more supported. So a stool underneath the leg to support it there. So to the outside, holding that there, and inside, outside, Last one, and back to the inside. And relax that leg. We're now going to go into the hamstring stretch. So starting with your left leg in front of you, and you can hold onto the chair if you need to for support. Just a slight lean forwards, and you should feel a stretch all along the back of the leg. At the same time as pulling the toe towards you, so feeling the stretch in the calf muscle. So just a very small lean forwards, keeping your chest up. Okay, and just holding this for another 3 seconds. And relax, and then changing sides. So taking the right leg forward and just leaning forwards, feeling the stretch all along the back of the leg. Try not to bend too far forward. Try to keep your chest up and your head upwards as well. Eyes looking towards the horizon. Just hold this one for another 5 seconds. Feeling that pull. 2, 1, and relax there. Okay, coming up off your chair, onto the floor now for this next exercise, which is a spinal rotation. So I'll just leave a bit of time for you to come down onto the floor. You can use the chair to help you. Coming onto your back with your hands out to either side, and then just dropping your knees to the left while looking over the opposite shoulder. Back to the centre, and then to the right, looking over the left shoulder. So just keep going with this one. We'll do this for about 30 seconds. So this is working your abdominal muscles as it's controlling the movement, but also stretching and lengthening the lumbar spine. So this is a really nice spinal stretch. As well as the hips. You might feel it in the hips as well. Looking over the opposite shoulder. Back to the middle. Just going at your own pace, just nice and slowly for this one. Back to the centre. One more to each side. And back to the centre. Okay, great. Just come up off the floor now. So just take your time coming up. You can pause the video here if you need longer before we repeat this circuit again. Okay, so once you're ready, we're going to go back to the shoulder flexion and extension. Okay, everyone doing this one together. We'll go for 6 this time, so 2 more. Really reaching up, reaching tall, and then reaching behind you, getting a squeeze in your shoulder blades. Okay, and relax there. Coming back onto the chair now. This time I will demonstrate with the resistance band instead. So if you have a resistance band at home, then you can use one of these. They're also quite easy to purchase on Amazon as well, and they're not too expensive. So with the band around your foot, first of all pulling the band towards you, so feeling the stretch down the calf, the toes are coming towards you, and then pointing forwards. So you can do this exercise with shoes on or with shoes off. Really pointing, and then pulling it back towards you. And again pointing away from you. So we'll go for 5 of these on each side. Keep sitting tall while you're doing this. And last one. Pulling back, feeling the calf stretch, and pointing away from you, engaging the calf muscle to control that movement. Okay, and changing sides. So putting your toe or your band, or whatever you can find to do this movement around your foot. Starting with the stretch, pulling the band back towards you, and then pointing away from you. Stretch. So again, like I said before, if you're finding this hard to keep your leg up, then you can always grab a stool to put underneath to support your leg. Okay, and one more on this side, pulling back towards you, feeling the stretch, and then away from you. Okay, and relax there, and then coming up off your chair, going back to the shoulder rotation. So arms at either side, coming down and coming up. So again, a nice stretch in the shoulder joint as well as working the arm muscles and the stabilizing muscles around the shoulder. Those rotator cuff muscles. This is really good for anyone who has experienced any shoulder injury or rotator cuff injury. Okay, 2 more of these. And last one. And relax there. Coming back onto the chair again. Going for the ankle rotation. So out to the side, pointing the toes out to the side, aiming to keep your legs straight while you're doing this one, and then back to the middle. Two more on this side. And last one, just doing these movements slowly. And back to the middle. Okay, and changing sides, lifting your leg up, twisting to the side, and to the middle. Just make sure your knee isn't turning with the leg as well, so keeping the knee straight and just the ankle is doing the work. Okay, 2 more. Going to the outside, feeling the stretch along the inside, and back to the middle, the inside, and last one. Okay, and relax there, moving into the hamstring stretch. So left leg out, right leg bent, and just leaning forwards over your chair, keeping your chest and head upwards, looking towards the horizon. So holding this stretch, feeling the pull all down the back of the leg, and drawing your toe up towards the ceiling or up towards your head. Okay, and changing sides. So right leg out this time, drawing your toe up towards you, leaning over your chair. So the aim is to feel a nice mild stretch, but just go with whatever you're comfortable with. Stick with your own level here. Don't try and push yourself too much, just so you feel the mild stretch. Okay, the last few seconds holding this one, and relax there. Okay, coming up off your chair, and then coming slowly onto the floor again, onto your back for spinal rotation. So arms out to the side, rotating your legs to the left, looking over your right shoulder, back to the middle, and rotating your legs to the right, looking over your left shoulder. So 30 seconds of this movement. If you're feeling a really nice stretch and you feel comfortable, you can hold it on each side before going back to the middle. So here again, I would just hold this stretch, and then back to the middle. Going one more to each side. And last one here. And back to the middle. Great, okay. And then just come up slowly off the floor. You can use the chair to support you as you come up. But that is the end of today's workout, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.